Hello everyone, it's the final day of Majis Multiverse hunting. Here we go. We have about 2.5 hours remaining. Oh, let's begin. Let's jump straight into the game. Here we go. I can already change the timer actually to what it should be. There we go. 2 hours 36 minutes remaining. Let's hop onto the map and let's see how it goes. Also, I saw Katamari gifted 10 euros yesterday, or 10 euro donation, like 30 minutes after I ended stream. So thank you very much for that. I didn't see that on OBS or Stream Elements, I saw that on my PayPal. So thank you. I was like, what? I didn't remember that? I didn't see that? Okay. Where was I? I think I was at 39 hours 15 minutes, I think. 39 hours 15 minutes. Okay, there you go. And also, yes, I have read YouTube chat as well. Okay. Let's begin. Let us begin. Yo, Lost, thank you very much for the 4 months as well, appreciate it. I am ready, I would say. We have, as you can see, 2.5 hours left. Let's see how we do. This is the map, one last time, 100 checkpoints. Yeah, here we go. No further ado, let us begin for the day. Alright, I'm ready. Let's do this. Okay, I want to finish minimum 2 runs today. First of all, we just have to finish a run. Just with a decent start or whatever, just we need to finish a run, 100%. And then we'll probably have one more opportunity, I think, to improve. We'll see. Okay, I need a little bit more speed there, sir. Boing. There you go. And here, okay, and we're starting. Checkpoint 1. Of course, as always, the big difficulty is checkpoint 3 here at the beginning. Well, let's see if we can make that or not. I think this is right side setup. Should be fine. Yep. Oh, bit of a weird landing, but that's okay. Okay. Now we're just starting now. Let's see what we can do today. Plan for today, besides this as well, is that whatever the world record is in 2.5 hours, we'll see what it is. I assume the 42:59. I wanted to watch that after, to just like give my thoughts about it. I haven't actually watched Skander's run in its entirety, so I would want to watch it either way, or watch the entire top 5. So yeah, wanted to check that out. And just in general with the comparison, because yeah, this like regardless what the world record is going to be, it's going to be a very special run, I think. With that kind of pace. Okay, bounce here, water bounce. Nice, okay. That should make the fast cycle. Yep. Nice. Okay. Has a chance of making it, I would say. Okay, we have a start. There you go. Okay, can we get the dirt as well? I often immediately fail this dirt checkpoint when I get a start going. That was actually pretty bad, but I think it's fine. Oh, of course. Why did I say that? 1 respawn is fine. Even though this is like a 20-second respawn, I'm always surprised by how much you lose here. Because this is like the only obstacle on the checkpoint, right? The rest is easy. It's fine. It's fine, trust. Okay. Only 1 second behind my PB anyways still. Okay, then land here. Clean jump. Got a bit of a landing bug there, but we're still alive at least, so it's fine. Got the reset. No landing bug, please. Yes. Oh, okay. That was close. Oh, that was insane. Iskander, well known. He's pretty much the best RPG player, like, without a doubt. And yo, Zoni, thank you for the 21 months, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Clearly after me, clearly. But apparently the map disagrees, because the magnet didn't work, of course. Okay, at least second try it worked. Could have gained some time there on my PB. But that's okay. Happens. For some reason. Can work. Should work. Yeah, nice. Good recovery there. Not the cleanest line before that. We saved it. Bounce. Jump up here. Okay, nice. Maybe braked a little bit much there, but I think it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, it was pretty good with the way I jumped. Nice. Clean. Now here we do a small cut. We drop down here. Classic bounce. And then, as always on this map, we go through one of these gaps. It's about 3 seconds faster, the cut. It doesn't save that much, but it's pretty safe, so... it's worth it to go for. What? I didn't steer quite enough, but that really should have worked. Remember the times at the start, the first like 15 hours on the map, where I didn't fail my checkpoint a single time? The first 15 hours? Where's that gone? Why do I keep finding ways of failing my own checkpoint? I woke up early? I did. Surely you can't hear morning voice now at 5 PM. Okay, big jump. That's fine. Barely survived that. Okay. Good enough. What is this slowdown? Huh? Ah, that's so fucked up. Pretty sure I got a slowdown on the, like, edge of the item or something. I was for some reason slower. Oh, it's weird. Small respawn at least. It's tolerable. Okay. That's right. It should get the reactor? No. Oh my god. How was I not touching the reactor there? I never understand. It feels like so close that you should be touching it, but you don't. Somehow you don't. Yeah. 2 very hard checkpoints coming up now. Starting at checkpoint 20. Okay, made that, nice. Now jump across here, keep the speed going. Don't get a weird nosedive here, and we make that checkpoint, nice. And now this one is a little bit random. But it should work most of the time. Oh, that was so close, oh my god. That was so close. A little bit slow, but I think it should be fine. Yeah. I don't know why it was that close, but it was. If I know that I'm too slow, would it then help to turn left? I don't know. I don't know if it does anything, to be honest. Turning or not turning there. I never checked. Probably should have. But usually the checkpoint wasn't too big of a problem. Holy wicked cut. I didn't do any cuts there. That is the normal route. On the last few checkpoints. Okay, this is the big checkpoint where my PB loses time. Oh, I got the front flip. That works. I was a little bit scared I was gonna land backwards there. Would have cost a lot of time. Then my PB clipped here and then I didn't manage going up from one hole to another. Not clean here, but don't need max speed. Release a lot there, but that should still be fine. Yeah. That is also enough speed to jump across here. Yep, nice. As well, we could do any cuts. All of the cuts, yes. Otherwise, that time is very much impossible. Okay. You're making a mistake if you're asking for a restart on this map. You're making a big mistake. Yo, thanks for the 4-month resub, Bloxbook. Okay, next checkpoint is very hard in my opinion. Not amazing speed, but it's good enough. Okay, we entered minus 33 seconds. Don't have enough speed for the backside, I think. This is fine, costs like 1.5 seconds. What the fuck? Please, Söder. What the fuck? I was so relieved that that worked and that I had good speed and everything. What? That was really good. That should have worked 100%. I actually got full scammed. Like, people often think that they're getting scammed at that end, but it's just because they don't have enough speed. But that was enough speed. Easily. Easily enough speed. That was a true scam. I haven't gotten that scammed on this ending in a long time. This is way worse. Okay, I managed to save it like this. What is going on, man? Yeah, great scam, and I lost, what, 35 seconds or more? Due to a scam. Like, actually scam. It's failed to press forward. I did all of the precautions correctly there, I think. Well, it's what it is. You can still overtake my PB here. With good driving. I just want to finish the first one today anyways. Just see, like, how much can I improve. Because if I was going for the world record, I would have to reset right now. I can tell you. The world record would not be possible anymore with this run, with those respawns that I had. Should be good. Yep, clean, nice. That was very good for once. Bounce. Got it. I am stupid. Like, I made a mistake at the beginning there of the turn. I wasn't really looking. Then I thought I saved it with a big jump, but I forgot to turn extra for it. Very stupid mistake. Probably cost a lot. Yeah, 9 seconds. Okay, into here and then isolate. There's some very difficult checkpoints still coming up. Yesterday I had 2 runs that were like minus 30 seconds or so until checkpoint 70. Let's see if we can replicate that again. Obviously the very end of my PB is super good. Very hard to go up against. Like the last 20 checkpoints-ish. Basically did no mistakes there. But those checkpoints are way more doable as well, in my opinion. Like, there's maybe like 1 or 2 checkpoints that are difficult there, but in general, in my opinion, the second half of the map is a lot more consistent than the first. I almost just actually drove off. That was close. Say 5 seconds ahead here. Yeah. I'm surprised how much time I actually lost this run. I mean, obviously I had one 30-second respawn earlier, but I still had quite a few other respawns as well. Surprised it's not faster. One. Should make it, yep. Bit of a weird exit there. If I wouldn't look at the chat, word would be mine. Yeah, thank you for highlighting that message and adding me. Can you turn off that feature, by the way? That every message with @Lars_TM is highlighted. Can you just turn that off? Because it's so annoying nowadays. At least when I'm like trying to focus. It's like the most annoying feature ever. Or like make it so that only mods can do that. The Frankie face you can. Okay, I see. It's good. Yeah, I got distracted from that now, but that's my bad. I want to do that now. Do I barely miss cycle again? I don't, but this is bad for the speed. It should still have enough speed to clear the jump, but it's tight like this. Yeah, okay, barely made it. That was close. Okay, reroute starting. Let's do this. Actually lost like over 20 seconds there with that fair. That's crazy how much time that costs. Okay. Down, clean, no problem. I saw Skande, no, not Skande, Samifying doing a turtle setup there. Is he crazy? Why is he doing that? It's so risky. I don't know why he just doesn't do just counters you there, like works every time. It's so easy. Once you have it down. Oh my god. Ah! What is happening? Was clipping a little bit. Clean. Good luck for the final push. Let's see. 2 hours remaining. I wanna finish this run here. Just so that we have one run on the board at least today. And I get a little bit of practice on the later checkpoints and stuff. And then we'll see. We can finish one more run afterwards, I think. But technically I think we can finish 2 if I finish this one quickly. Technically we could finish 2. 2 more, so 3 in total. I mean, depends on my pace. If my pace is very good, then I can. But only then. Yo, Lacante with the raid. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Doing Majis Multiverse. Final hours of hunting from the hunting event. Nice. That's not the cleanest landing there, but I will take it. This is a reroute, of course. Oh, standing respawn. I had a very bad landing there. At least... Okay, what is happening? Why is it turning like that? Okay, why is it turning like this? What the hell is happening? Doing like extra precautions there so that that doesn't happen. It still happens though, I don't know why. Okay, that's fine. Take a lot of speed here into the engine off. Drop down. Oh, that's a... I clipped a little bit. Yeah, that actually killed it. Wow. How did that clip? What? I mean, clearly it did. I just made a mistake, but wow. Surprise. It's a time loss. That, for some reason, was super clean. Good jump here as well, nice. And we jump across, then we just do this one checkpoint here still. And then we're done with the reroute. Just like that. 2 bumper jumps and then 360 here into this checkpoint. And there you go. That's how you do it. Okay, nice. Now let's see what we can do on the rest. Let's see, let's see. A PB today still would be great. That's kind of what I'm going for at this point. With 2 hours remaining. Another PB would be very nice to have. Bounce. Good. Jump across here, then brake a lot. This checkpoint can be tough, the next one as well. Yeah, this entire section here with the reroute and everything as well is super hard. That landed like way too clean. I had to release again, but at least I landed good. Okay, jump up. Should be good, I think. Oh, this is not good, never mind. No, of course it fell down like that. Oh, that's so bad. Pretty much worst case. It's such a clean drop, but it lands turret. Why is it landing turret? Where's my speed? What? It's as if I got a dead turtle on fucking plastic. What? This doesn't make any sense that this is happening. Okay. Why is it turning like that? I don't know what happened there. Nothing of that made sense, to be honest. I did it really clean, what I could influence there. That was just unlucky, I guess. I don't know. This happens. I was just in a bad rotation for the car. Wasn't I pretty close earlier? And there was like nothing I could have done there, I would say. Really. That cost that much time. And I guess just sliding on your roof and not doing anything takes some time. Holy shit. 40 seconds, that's crazy. I still think that I should finish the run. I mean, it's less than 20 minutes, obviously, to finish the run from here. I should definitely finish it. I mean, this is easily pace to beat third place in the leaderboard still and stuff. I need to drive the ending more. I haven't driven it in a while, just because of how good my ending is in my PB, you know? My ending in my PB is very good. Especially the last 20 checkpoints. The next 20 I can improve, I think, a little bit, but not much. Like in total at this point, I think there's like less than a minute of time gain on my PB. I think already now I can't PB anymore in this one, even if I one-shot everything. I'm not 100% sure on that. Probably I could PB. I think I could PB if I one-shot everything and get it clean. But only barely. It's first warm-up run of the day, so it's fine. Here to have fun after all. Since it's the first one, I think I'll continue doing that cut as well. Yeah, it's more safe than the other cut I used to do. That checkpoint. It's still faster than the intended way, I believe, barely. Which I'm actually surprised about, that it's faster. It doesn't look faster to me. But it's 100%. You don't have to worry about the ending there anymore. Remember reroute gang, in 1 hour we start our runs. Fuck off. Imagine. Okay. Do I think I can beat Scanner today? I mean, miracles happen, right? I would need one. But I have the pace for it, that's for sure. Here. Jump across, nice. And big jump here. So, next checkpoint, I actually have a mistake in my PB. We can gain some time there. Let's see if we can finally actually utilize that. I haven't been able to in a long time, I feel like. Because I think my 5 last runs, I always failed this first try, but then got it second try. Every single time. But that streak ends today. Right now. Because, yes, that is the first try. Finally. I almost died at the end, but okay. We survived. 30 seconds again. How in the world does that give me a slowdown? Like, actually, how in the world? I was actually counter-steering to the right. What? That's insane. Nah, that should never give you a slowdown. What? Karma for what? What did I do? Banana Storm, thank you for Prime. Appreciate it. What have I done to the world to deserve this karma? From previous life. Just existence pain. Okay, back from here. Be running too early. Well, I really should have only showed it on the last day, shouldn't I? Huh. Saved that, that's fine. I have not seen any TMF weather cards recently. It's not like a big improvement or whatever, I don't usually watch, like if it's 100 or something, don't care too much. Is that enough speed to get it clean? Yes. Nice. I jumped so far. Oh my god. Didn't I do a 360 on that checkpoint in my PB? I think I did. Yeah. Looks like it. Okay, still somewhat close here. Right now. When I can just one-shot the entire ending as well. I've done that before. Can do it again. First of all, we have a cut in front of us though. Should be enough speed, I think. Yes, perfect. Oh, I might be getting too much speed here. Oh, fuck off. Of course. Could have really worked like that. That works. Second try. Nah. Could have maybe gained some time there on my PB. It's always annoying when you like get 10 checkpoints in a row clean and you don't gain anything to your PB. Then the checkpoint comes up where the PB makes a small mistake and you also make a mistake and you actually lose time. Like all that work down the drain of keeping up. I mean, it's not down the drain. I would be further behind. Why does that... it's okay, wow. If I'm on a run but the timer expires, will it count? No. I doubt it. I would maybe finish it regardless, just for fun. I don't know if I would start another run. When it's like, let's say, 30 minutes or something. To the end. Would I start another run? I don't know. Would be so sad. You can imagine actually reading the word record, but then it doesn't count. This is very fast for some reason. I don't know what that was. I got a massive yeet. Massive magnet yeet. This checkpoint is so random. It's crazy that Skander also got this first one as PB. Like, so many of these that are seemingly random to me. Like, the chance is not high that it fails, but all of them added up. You would really expect one of them to fail. The last 20 checkpoints or so, 15 checkpoints, something like that. I think I can only gain like 15 seconds maybe on my PB. So if I need to gain any time anywhere, it needs to be in like the next 4 checkpoints. I don't think this run can PB anymore. Like, can definitely still be a very strong time. Especially for first try today. This can easily still be my second best run ever. Which would be nice, I would say, to have. I didn't gain there? What? I actually got that first try my PB? Wow, I thought that minimum there would have respawned. Should make it, yep. That was super clean. Okay, there I respawned. I guess this is fine. Oh my god. What? Ah, come on, really? There's so much weird stuff happening at once there in that checkpoint, and then of course it ends in a dead turtle. So many different factors coming together to end in dead turtle. Sad. That's clean. I know that on like no respawn time I lost like 30 seconds pretty early on. How much time left? Top left. That's embarrassing. Don't worry. You're only the 200th person to ask how much time is left. While the timer is in the top left corner of the screen. Okay. Yeah, if I finish here clean, if I get on runs rather quickly at the beginning, don't have to reset as much, I could still finish 2 full runs, in theory, for a total of 3 runs today. That would be sick. I doubt that a little bit right now. That I do actually get on runs at the start. That I would want to continue at least. We'll see. Would be cool. think I'm too slow. I have to do this sweat. Oh, it's clean though. Nice. Like if I'm fast enough, I do the intended sweat there. If I'm too slow, I just do that. Yo, Techie, you got your PC working again? Saw that you wrote about that. Okay. Checkpoint 90. Let's see how it goes. Do we one shot? No. It was a good jump, good speed, but flipped over on the landing. Yeah, Skander also got this checkpoint first try. Okay. So, across here. Flip. Good. Why finish this one? This is warm-up run of the day. This is the first one I started today. So gotta get the warm-up in. Being within 1 minute of your PB in a warm-up run is pretty damn good, I would say. My second fastest one ever. Okay, I have 2 tiny mistakes left in my PB here. I make an even worse mistake. Should be enough to jump across. Yep. Okay, and here that works. Mate, that's I think I lost a little bit of time there. Had to set up, of course, backwards there because I didn't land good out of the flip. What? Huh? What? That was a good drift. Like, just as good as this one. This one barely made it? What? Huh? Okay, both of those drifts felt amazing. At least I made it now, but okay, sure. Not feeling too confident on that now anymore. Everything that went wrong in my PB at the end also went wrong in this one. I got the double bumper for some reason again and jumped way higher than normal. So I have to set this up. Could have gained a lot of time there, but yeah, now we don't. Like, I can't afford those kind of time losses. Like, Skander doesn't get those. Like, you literally cannot afford those at this point anymore. At this pace. Do we still beat Smithy's time with this run though? Still a very good run, I would say. Overall. I wasn't in front where I kinda needed to be in front at the halfway mark. Pretty much lost 2 minutes in the first half, 2 minutes in the second half in this run. Oh, that's late. Might not work. Yeah. It's bad. I just missed the timing. Okay, now it works. 47-11. Okay. 24 respawns. Not that many respawns, to be honest. I just had a lot of time loss from the respawns, I guess. Okay. Post-event plans. Wanna watch the world record and the top 5. Just look at them. Okay, more height rate and let's go again then. That was still a pretty good run, I would say. I think that was my second fastest run on the map so far. For a warm-up, that's good, I would say. Let's see if we can do even more than that. He's gonna have no respawns, like before. He practically has no respawns, to be honest though. Like as close to no respawns as you can get on a map like this. Do I think the map will be hunted much after the event? No, not at all. With an event like this, I think everybody who wants or is interested in hunting something like this always hunts at the beginning. Maybe somebody who didn't get the time they wanted or something might hunt a little bit further. Does Lars play any TM tournaments? This is a tournament. What? This... Like right now. Unless you mean something like World Tour, then I don't play World Tour. Skander's hunting too. I'm pretty sure he's feeling safe. For good reason. Okay, we got a start. Clean so far. Okay, nice, minus 16 there. Always nice to see. You just need a decent start to, you know, start the run here. Or decide to continue. As long as it's decent, within a minute of no respawn or so, we're fine. Until like checkpoint 20. That made it, wow. I was expecting a landing bug there, to be honest. Or Sodon or something. Okay, now the ice side. Ice side is tricky. Wow. What the fuck was that? I not only got 1 bug or 2 bugs, I think I got 3 different bugs there. What the fuck? I was bouncing on the thing. 4th bug. Yeah, great, thanks. What the fuck? Holy shit. Yeah, do not use those blocks for landing, please, in the future, Moji. Please don't. This is like the most random landing you could ever get. Like, it's a complete death zone in the middle, but you're in an eyesight. You can't choose where you land there. Really. Sounds clean. Is anyone playing the game competitively with those bugs? I mean, this is a mapping mistake. Those bugs. That landing there. Just don't have that in your maps. Like, you're landing specifically on an edge, you know? But you can't avoid it. It's like specifically only in the middle of that block. So yeah, to the answer to the question, how does anybody play this game competitively? Blame the mapper. That's how. Exactly. That's the answer. What? Huh? Majis, why did I not have enough speed there? Okay. How many checkpoints are still 50-50? No checkpoints. Like, every checkpoint is better than 50-50 besides checkpoint 3, which is worse. Oh, really? It actually landed and then it still flips over. Come on. But just because something is better than 50-50 doesn't mean can't easily happen. Okay, quick hydrate. Do I need the money? Yes, desperately. Only doing this for the money. Would have definitely not played this map for 40 hours otherwise. For 200 euro. I mean, that's a good hourly rate, right? Okay, need to go right side. Oh, that's fine. That should be good, I think. Yep. Speed definitely helps there on the way down, if you have good speed. Sometimes hard to control though. Very hard to control, unfortunately. Can I actually save that? Oh. I can, kinda. How's that? Okay. Good save, I guess. Yeah, please send me all the donations. With Skander, like I was really, you know, planning on getting first place. Otherwise, I don't think I will be able to pay rent this month. So, if you can pitch in a little bit, like 1 prime or something from every person or something, that would be great. It's gonna be really rough for me if I'm only second here on this map. Oh, fuck. I want two twice left, need to continue now. I can just reset if I'm at like checkpoint 90 or whatever. And I'm not fast enough to PB. I think I heard something like that. You're crazy, man. Thank you for the 3-month prime, appreciate it. Nope. And your mom! Let's go. Thank you for the gifted subs. Appreciate it. Let's go, let's go. Starving, yeah. Clearly I'm absolutely starving. Already blown all of the rest of the money. Thank you very much. Yeah, I would really be sad, yeah. Guys, I need the money, the prime subs for electricity. And heat. Actually, it's warm outside right now, I don't need the heat. Ah, that's not gonna work. Thank you very much again. And also, Smidev with 8 months, thank you very much as well. Let's go, we have a hype train. Also, Flying Chris with 9-month resub as well, thank you very much. That's very nice. And also Ragnarinho with a blah. 36 months, appreciate it. Okay, should be full speed right side. Yep. Have to work 2 jobs. One is streamer, the other one is prime farmer. Oh, Marv with another 5. Holy shit. Damn. Let's go. Also, why did that not work? Why did that not work? Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Let's go. Level 4 hype train. Insane. Really appreciate it. Bit of a weird bounce there, but that's still fine. But don't need a perfect start, just need to get checkpoint 3. Sadly, even if you do it perfect, usually it doesn't work. It's not fast enough for the left cycle. I have to wait for this. Do I need to really say that I'm kidding when I'm saying stuff like that? I feel like it's pretty obvious that it's sarcasm. I don't know. I don't want to fool anybody, but I feel like it should be pretty obvious. Okay, come on. Just get checkpoint 3 and then not get scammed by getting 4 landing bugs in a row on checkpoint 8, and then we're all good. Oh, come on. I have to say there's still people asking when the competition ends. Fair. Oh my god. Bro! Stop it! What the fuck? Like, I'm already getting scammed at the start right now. Why the start bounce 4 times in a row? Come on, man. Give me a start. Also, 12. Thank you very much for a resub as well. 11 months, thank you. I think checkpoint 1 would be one of the worst checkpoints as well with checkpoint 3. Definitely would be. Luckily, it's the very start. Or rather, start is the worst checkpoint, not checkpoint 1. Checkpoint 1 is this right here, which is fine. One more sub for level 4 hype train? Yeah, guys. Can we get one more level on the hype train? So I can pay for food and drinks. Oh. Made it, nice. Okay, now I would like to get on a run soon. That's not good. A small respawn can be fine. Each hype train level is 1 more hour of electricity. Incredible. Oh. And does Yo-Yo saving the hype train with 17 months resub. Let's go. That didn't land work, okay. Surprise actually. Didn't get the reset. Like, the hard part about this checkpoint is not the hype landing or anything, it's just getting that reset at the start. Not getting magnet scammed, that's the hard part. Because if you don't get that reset there, you have full acceleration, force acceleration on the pipe, and yeah, you can't survive that. Please not a landing block again. It was close. I thought for a second I was gonna get stuck there. Hey, actually worked like this. Also, Banana Storm, first time gifting 5 subs, let's go. Nice. Ah, doing the setup for another hour of electricity. Let's go. Almost there, guys. Thank you very much. 1 sub equals 1 slice of bread. That's a little bit better than that, I think. But yes, it's like... You know that Mickey Mouse cartoon where they slice the bread and it's like the thinnest thing you've ever seen? It's like that, basically. 1 sub and I can afford 1 slice of bread like that. Ah! Oh my god. That was so close. Oof, okay, a big hole. Also with the first time prime. Let's go. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. 2 slices of bread. Let's go. Thank you very much. Will I continue to improve after the time has run out? Nope. That's the end of the competition. That is also the end of the hunt for me as well. I will be done with the map in 1.5 hours time. Oh well, I wanna watch the world record. If that's mine or Skander's, we'll see. But I think that would be fun, right? To watch the world record after. Maybe upload that to YouTube as well. As a reaction. I see reaction videos do very well, so we are reacting to the world record. That sent me into depression yesterday. And let's repeat it still, of course. Ah! Shipping it. Big bounce here. Get a bit of a downhill on the platform. Get a little bit more speed that way. That should be clean. Nice. Dude, why do I keep getting slowed? Like, how does this checkpoint work? How do you not get slowdowns on that shit, man? What? I don't get it. Only a normal sub, yeah. You can't afford a prime sub, it's only a normal sub. How unfortunate. I mean, the tier 3s, those pay for at least like 5 slices of bread or something. It's pretty good. You're making a big contribution. I got the reactor. $14,444. What's a Mudcore, of course? Wait, no man. That I already answered you. Wait. I'm stupid. I didn't read the name earlier. Oops. Ah! Why? That's so weird. I don't know, like this checkpoint, I don't know how or why, and it doesn't make sense to me, but it's random. I did everything correct there. And I often have the same mistake. And I always feel like I did everything correct. Like, I didn't oversteer anything. I had good speed into it. Normally I overjumped this landing, so... Like, look at that. Like, how do I sometimes just not make it? If that makes it easily, and I did the pretty much same angle and everything. I'm pretty sure, like, that happens so often. That it feels like it must be random with how often it happens. It's not... There's no chance I'm actually making a mistake that often there. Absolutely no chance. Then other times I always do it, like, perfectly. Still good enough here for PB. What? Okay, sure. Why did that happen? What the fuck? I mean, that would be... I mean, that was very fast, to be honest. It was super good. But, like, what? Why? I've already lost a minute to no respawn timer, by the way. So I think this run already now is not fast enough anymore to beat Scanda's time. But certainly still fast enough to beat my own PB. That's what I'm going right now for. If I only go for Scanda's world record, we're just gonna be resetting the first 30 checkpoints over and over, and I don't think that will be fun. If that happens, if I get a lucky run through, that's nice. But I shouldn't need to force that. I shouldn't try to force it. Can you go up, please? Oh, of course it... What? Hello! Thank you. Oh my god. Sure, cost me like 10 seconds or something for no reason. I love this checkpoint. Only 12 seconds ahead, that's pretty bad. But we are ahead. If we get the next part, it's very good. Can still be fine. If I'm not fast enough at like checkpoint 50 or so, I will reset though in this one. For sure. We have finished one run already. We drove a 47.11 earlier as the warm-up run, which was pretty good, all things considered. Definitely a good run for first try, warm-up run. So don't need to finish a run just for the sake of finishing a run, I think. So just bread, thank you for the first time Prime, appreciate it. Finally. Do I get 2 slices of bread for that one? Backside here, turn around. Coming up to the backside checkpoint, one of the hardest checkpoints on the map. I would say top 5 hardest checkpoints, to be honest. To do consistently, at least. First of all, you have the backside in the start. Very hard, very precise to actually land on this platform. And then the ending that can scam sometimes. Like, first of all, you need very good speed for it. But it can also scam. That made it. There was like a 50-50 chance if that was gonna make it or not, to be honest. I had pretty bad speed. I landed in the wrong spot. Like, if you have good speed, I think it's like a over 90% chance of working. But there's a small chance where it still doesn't work sometimes. Like, when I'm talking like something is inconsistent on this map, like, it can be 90%, 95% consistent or something, and it would still be too inconsistent for me with how far we've pushed the map at this point. Even if I get something every 10 attempts, or 9 out of 10 attempts, it's not good enough. With how far we've pushed it. Not a great landing there. This is gonna be tight. They made it. Ah! What? I've never tried this before, but I think this should work. Yeah. Okay. Lost some time there, but at least I didn't respawn. I lost about 10 seconds or so, I think, with that clip. I don't know why. I thought I airbagged early. I don't know why that happened. Well, I was still in the lead. Could have been 40 seconds, actually, there. And earlier I was still behind. That's fine. Small time loss. It's kinda slow. Barely survived the looping. But the more important asset is this one here. And that should be good enough, I would say. Nice. Okay. That wall hit there was actually really fast. That was super good. Nice save. Was time to my PB there? I think that's from the bobsleigh jump. I think my PB had that insane. Okay, hard checkpoint coming up. We need a very good exit out of this bobsleigh. Like the bobsleigh itself and making the jump, that's not the hardest part here. Like you need some speed here, but that's not the hard part. It's this. I set out of that landing and I clipped. It's more time loss. Can just go here, turn around. I clipped again. Wow. Wow. Okay, I thought it could maybe be a little bit close because of that clip. I wasn't even close. What the fuck? That didn't feel like something that should lose me any time, to be honest, or any speed. Wow. Huge time loss there. That's how quick it can go on a map like this. We are allowed to lose like, what, 3 minutes to my no respawn time for PB? And I just lost like 40 seconds in the last 2 checkpoints. If I get the reroute everything first try, we can maybe continue. But it's looking rough, this run. Because my second half is better than my first half. My first half is the part where I lose time in my PB. I think now we've lost too much time, maybe. Okay. Also 30, thank you very much for a 3-month visa. Are you fucking kidding me, man? Am I now equal with my PB on this checkpoint? Because of that cycle? That was the worst cycle possible. Barely missed it. I had to wait a full 10 seconds. I was 13 seconds ahead at the start of the checkpoint, let's see. Is that my actual PB or is it just a checkpoint respawn? I mean, it must be a checkpoint respawn. Wait, what? Wait, wasn't I 10 seconds ahead? I was 13 seconds behind. Oh. So we just lost 10 seconds. Okay. Where did I see 10 seconds ahead? Am I stupid? Don't answer that question. So Darkwing, thank you very much for a 2-month resub as well. Appreciate it. Oh. I mean, does my PB actually do any mistakes here? Let's just drive the reroute just for... just to see what the time difference would be at the end of the reroute, but 25 seconds behind here I think is dead. Oh, especially now. I think this is a dead run. Jump up there. Let's just see. If I get the next parts all first try, do I gain anything there on my PB? Because the ending parts of the reroute are not that easy, to be honest. Okay, you know what? That's enough. Okay. We go again! I lost like 2 minutes to my no respawn there already. That's just too much to catch up. Like, that's just legit too much. It's just not possible. I mean, Skander stays within 1 minute of his no respawn time in his PB. Oh my god. Is it always you finding reroutes? On this, it was myself finding that reroute. That one I just found on my own. Just by completely normal looking in Cam 7 and trying to combine the checkpoints. Nope. Okay, we still have a little bit of time to start a run here. We can definitely only finish one more run now, obviously. It's 1 hour, 10 minutes-ish to go. I mean, the run only takes 42 minutes, right? Doable. Need another good start though. Good jump here. If we would save 5 minutes, would I have saved for the last runs? No. Especially not. Like, that's just killing the competition then. Like, I just wanted to find something cool and fun and something that would make the map more fun to play, you know? Not necessarily faster or gain an advantage from it. I really did not gain an advantage with this reroute. I really shot myself into the foot. Because the old world record by Skander, the 45, I could have beaten without the reroute. This 42 that he drove now with the reroute is probably the best one we've ever seen on a map like this. Like, and probably will ever see. Unless there's even more prize pool for something like this. And even more time. Even more prize pool in 2 weeks, I don't think we would see a better run than that. Better than any Vampus world record, Tompus world record, all of that. It's insane. Except the one that I'm about to drive right now. Trust. Quick respawn. Nice, good jump. Okay. Can we get this one? That would be very important to get. Slow down. Random slowdown. Getting one more for the right. Let's go. Okay. Stay 10 seconds ahead. 2 respawns so far already. Not great, but good enough. Good enough for a start. That's fine as well. Wow. Okay, that really just happened. Okay, wow. I thought that was savable, but no, not even close. Shut up. 2 seconds behind. I already ate bread earlier. This is like on the fringes of being fast enough to continue. Like, we need to see how well we get like checkpoint 21, 22, 24. If we get those first try good, then I think this is good enough of a start. It's only then. Like if it was like 15 seconds faster, I would say this is a very good start, so... What is 15 seconds after all? It's fine. Good enough for now. Anyone there? Good. No way. Okay. It was already, as I said, on the fringes, and then that happening, that's, yeah, wow. I was wobbling a little bit, and then that wobble actually gave me a too short of a bounce to land up there. It's not good enough. I'm pretty sure that the run needs to be finished before 8 PM. If you finish it after 8 PM, I don't think it counts. We do that sometimes for like viewer challenges or something like that, but... And not for something like this, that would be weird. You had 2 weeks, so... A little bit awkward with a deadline like that. But we have to deal with it. There. Can we get checkpoint 3 again? we have a strat. But does it work? Could work. It's good enough for me. If I get that clean, it's like minus 16. 11 seconds, fine. Cup of the day, question mark, omega lol. I haven't played a cup of the day in like 2 weeks or something, I feel like. Jump. Also Sin Free, thank you very much for the 12-month resub, appreciate it. Thank you very much. I had a massive lag there for a second. Seems to be fine again. Just got super bad. Went down to like 10 FPS for like... for a second. Oh, landing work? Okay, lucky. No landing bug either, also nice. Okay, what? We need to get YouTube alerts at some point going, I feel like. Holy shit. Cybert, what the fuck? Just randomly gifting $100? Holy shit. Giga chat, thanks so much. Insane. Got this one more PB. I really want one more PB, it would be amazing. I got a run close to a PB earlier. Like I was only like a bit over a minute behind. But another PB would be great. If not, it's fine as well. I am pretty happy still with my run. Like I would personally say my run is pretty good. It was world record when I drove it after all and stuff. But yeah, another PB would be great if we can get it now in the final run of the Multiverse hunt. Would be amazing. Skander would disagree. Well, he only beat that time once as well. Like he only has one single run faster than it. Unfortunately, it's 2 minutes 40 seconds faster. Like he literally just improved by 2 minutes and 40 seconds in one go. In one run. How crazy is that world record? It's pretty much as close as we can ever get to perfection on a map like this, I think. Oh, fuck yeah. It's a pretty big respawn, failing it that late. Great checkpoint. Well, thank you again though. Holy shit. We also had Zippopito. Thank you as well for 4 months Prime as well. Thank you. Also Dagorega earlier as well with 60 months. Also very nice, appreciate it a lot. Okay. Don't have much time left. Eventually I just have to go for a run. Obviously important for me as well to just stay in that position as well. Second place. Will this, what we see right now, stay as the top 5? Oh. I would have made the other cycle, but I crashed. Skander first, myself second, then Smithy third, Bren fourth, and then Sammy flying fifth. We'll see. Oh. Ah, come on. I need to finish the run before 50 minutes. Jump across there. Okay. Release a little bit and hop. Got that. Oh. Okay, weird. Made it. Okay, checkpoint 3. Can we get it or can we not get it in this one? That works, I guess. I'll take it. Interesting, interesting way of doing that. Just bounce and then flip over, turn around. New thread, guys. New thread discovered 1 hour before deadline on checkpoint 3. It's now consistent. Trust. Oh, are you kidding me? Gotta get a start going soon. Slowly running out of time. I mean, the absolute latest I can start a run is like at 14 if I want to PB. Or 14 past. 46 minutes to go. We still have a couple minutes to start a run, but getting close, getting closer for sure. Yeah. Not quite the right direction. No. Oh my god. Nope. One last time being stuck at the start. I will surely not miss it, I think. I will definitely not miss it. That this start here as well has a random plastic bounce into a bad ice slide gear. It's also just fantastic. I mean, I don't know what he could really do about that gear. But it's annoying sometimes. It's only really inconsistent because of the plastic bounce, I guess. Get a weird plastic bounce. Okay. Slowest start I've had in ages. Oh, I don't even make that. If I get checkpoint 3 now, it would be so dumb. Like my slowest run to the start I think I've ever had. Would be the classic if it works now. Of course. Every time. Every time. If this actually ends up as my PB now, it's gonna look so stupid. Well, would be funny. Let's make it happen. Okay, that's fine. Survived it at least. Bit of a weird landing there as well, but it's fine. Okay. Let's see, can we survive this one here now as well? Need to standing this one here still for the correct setup for the speed. Because this is very precise and even then it's still luck base. That worked. I mean, it's definitely more than 50% with this thread right here. That's for sure. Okay. Good start so far, but I've lost a lot of runs already in the grass section. One last time, I'm getting a massive slowdown. Of course. Ah, and it doesn't work because of the thing, of course. I actually couldn't hear my gear there. I don't know why. I think the music was just too loud. I couldn't hear my gear. If I heard my gear, I could have respawned 1 second earlier. That's fine. I got it now. Ah, made that. Oh no. No! What? Okay, I had way more speed than I thought there. It's a pretty bad respawn. This is such a long checkpoint where at the start like nothing happens. At least I landed it now. And then I was almost too fast. Sure, why not? Is that the final run? I think that is the final run. I think we have to continue this, no matter what. It's not great anymore there with the start. But I think we have to continue it, no matter what. I think this is the final run. I wanna finish another run here, at least, before the end of the deadline. So, yeah. Lost 30 seconds in the start, but we'll have to take that. Let's make sure to not end with a respawn on my checkpoint. I've never had that plastic bounce ever. So in 40 hours. That has never happened before. Wow. I tried to do it like extra safe, and then I got the weirdest double plastic bug there ever. Like that is a bug. You can avoid it, but it is a bug. And make that. Like, considering how difficult the start is, this is still a decent start, I would say. Start of the map is just insane. It's a reset fiesta always. Okay, didn't get the slowdown there for once. That's nice. That's kind of slow. For some reason, it's weird. Okay, and jump up. Good. Okay, bounce worked again. Nice. These checkpoints here now incredibly important. So, what do you think? Are we going to get magnet scammed or not in our final run of Majis Multiverse? Is it going to happen? Or are we gonna get it clean? Most of the time recently I got it clean, so I am expecting it to fail. Could work actually. Yes. Nice. That should work as well. This is the last one. I can't start another run. We are locked in this run now. The run has to finish before the timer ends. In the top left. Still within 7 seconds of my PB is decent at this point, I would say. Especially since like 30-40 second time loss is coming up right now. This is my fastest run today until this point, at least. I mean, I've only been playing since less than 2 hours, of course, but... That's very clean as well. But not clean anymore here. Oh, that was sick. Oh my god, that was sick. Okay. That made up for that. That was really good. Okay, make sure I don't make the same mistakes in my PB. Enough turning here so I actually go up, don't get stuck. There you go. Bit of a time gain there. Okay. Watch out for the sign. It was actually a little bit close there. We made it. Nice. I don't usually want to land like this. But survived. Nice. There's this very hard checkpoints coming up here in the beginning. I shouldn't say anything. The next checkpoint is like top 5 hardest checkpoints for me. This bug site here. At least when hunting. One last double bug site for the fans. Haven't done that in a bit. Let's go. We got it. Nice. Do we get the PF? Looks very good to me. Yes. Let's go. Nice. Beautiful. One last time and we get it insanely clean. That's how you have to do that. I think I haven't had a respawn since the start. Like checkpoint 13 or something. Where I said that it was okay. We'll see how the next checkpoints go. That's close, but I think it should work, barely. Yeah, that's fine. Close jump there. You need to land pretty clean. Like, yeah, need to release that to land more on the downhill. If you go full speed, you don't make that. That's like the difficult part there. Clean. This checkpoint is actually so incredibly satisfying now. Like, that checkpoint, like, when it works, I think it's one of my favorite checkpoints of the entire map. I can't believe that I'm saying that for checkpoint 33, but I think it's one of my favorites. So I do believe this is my fastest start ever. No. We're surviving that stuff. I think that is my fastest start I've ever had. Nothing guaranteed, of course. Map is ridiculously hard. So much stuff that can go wrong. Let's continue. Try our best. The start of my PB is the worst part, so it's kind of expected that I would be ahead here. The other parts of my PB are faster. Better. Especially the end. A little bit stuck, but that's fine. Worked. Let's go. Okay, next checkpoint. We lost a lot of time earlier on. This is a hard checkpoint. Entered 1:11 ahead. Okay, good save. Good save, good save, good save. Was very weird there with the eyesight and everything. We saved it though, that's good. I was a little bit sideways, and also with that eyesight, like the quarter pipe, you can't jump too high because otherwise you clip. If I jump too high in that quarter pipe with like taking more speed, I clip. That's how that looping is built. So you can't go too fast there. That was actually very close. Bit of a bad landing there, but I think that's fine. Okay. Give me 1 second actually, I wanna quickly hydrate. We need to wait for a cycle here anyways. Good hydrate. This is a cycle checkpoint. So we need to wait there, but then if we skip along here, we can get immediately the next one as well. Nice. Okay. And now we start the reroute. This is where the reroute begins. Checkpoint 43. Let's do it. So first of all, we jump to checkpoint 100. Respawn in it. We can't respawn in checkpoint 100 earlier because of this. It's like one part of the reroute that is a little bit meh. It makes it a little bit dangerous, the ending. We will not be able to respawn there. Hopefully we don't need to, obviously. But that can potentially be bad. We jump up here. That only works with backwards. That nah bumper. If you go forwards into it, you fly somewhere completely different. But backwards is actually consistent. Then from this checkpoint here... Oh my god. I exactly missed 2 times. We jump back into the original route here. This checkpoint we would normally do with cruise control. But now we're doing it like this. Oh, come on, what? And what word did that clip? And why did I not get a connoisseur? Okay. Still fine. All good. My PB gets these parts very sick. Okay. These checkpoints we do normal, just the normal strats. Until checkpoint 52. We've already gotten 53 earlier. So at checkpoint 52 we need to go somewhere else. Basically is the idea. In general the idea... Oh no. Oh my god. I wasn't sure if the wall was connected to the platform or not. Or if there was a gap, so I didn't want to unturtle. That was incredibly close. You really don't want to fail like that, especially if you have to standing respawn in the checkpoint. It's my bad. Got done here. Okay. Cross this. This is tough here. Can my card stop turtling, please? Oh my god. Oh, we lost like 40 seconds from earlier. It's okay though. Goes so quick. You can lose time so quickly on this. No. Oh my... Stop turtling! I just asked you for that. Like everything that I do is landing in a turtle right now. I just lost a shit time because of that. Because of all of those, like, if you add all of that time lost together, it's so much actually. No way this is landing in a turtle, right? Oh, okay, that's saved. Wow. That would have been a scam and a half. Never saw my car rotate like that in that jump. We're still ahead. It's fine. Okay, now this is the hardest part of the reroute here, and one of the hardest parts of the entire map. Because we don't get a respawn here. That's a good setup, come on. Perfect. And we need to jump across here with the now bumper. The now bumper is so strong that we want to use it again. It gains us some height, of course. It's very useful. And now we grab checkpoint 44. We started the reroute at checkpoint 43 earlier. Now there's only one checkpoint left to collect before we once again go back to the normal route now, to checkpoint 56. So now we're back to the normal route. Now everything is normal from the reroute onwards. Just doing the completely normal strats and everything. I would like to be a little bit more ahead than I am right now. It's okay. I can work with this, but it's not a comfortable lead. Well, we're behind now. That just happened. That's just my mistake. I landed badly in the looping and then I couldn't avoid the reset gate that is sticking out. Touched it a little bit. And this is the longest checkpoint in the entire map, by the way. There was no way to cut this one though. Because you start in the water pool, you can't go anywhere else from there. Almost screamed Majis there. But we're fine. I could backwards turtle out of that. I had wet wits there, so... Oh, yeah. 35 seconds lost from that one respawn. I mean, I guess I lost a little bit with the turtle now as well, but like... Minimum 30 seconds lost because of that tiny, tiny mistake. 30 seconds. That's so much time. For one mistake. It's like such a big mistake at this point. But still within 10 seconds. Anything's still possible, but it's not difficult. My PB is pretty good in the rest of the map. Most importantly, we need to get the cut now here with the fragile. Oh no. Okay, at least I got the checkpoint. Could have been way worse. Somehow saved that. That was very crucial that I saved that at least, that I got the turtle. Or that I got the checkpoint at least, because that would have cost us 40 seconds otherwise. Why the fuck did that happen? It's gonna bounce out. Yep. Nothing I could do there. Whip. Yeah, no. 2 times bad bounces here. I used to be very consistent at this, but now... Oh my god, okay. I survived at least, but this is pretty bad. This is one of the checkpoints where you can lose a shit ton of time, and we did. I was afraid of this. Like, I pretty much lost time on the checkpoints where I can lose the most amount of time. Specifically the ones that I'm afraid of. Yeah, we really just lost 1.5 minutes in like 2 checkpoints. 1.5 minutes lost in 2 checkpoints. Yeah, let's finish the run though. Let's see what we can still do. I don't know if I can still PB now because of that. Don't know if it's still possible if I have that much time lost in my PB left. 55 seconds. If I one-shot everything. But just might as well try. Normal way to random. Too random and slower. Like the cut saves probably like 15 seconds or something. 10 to 15 seconds if you get it clean, which I just couldn't manage to do there for some reason. And it's also actually more consistent normally. I just got a little bit scammed there. Unfortunate that I got scammed on like the checkpoint where a scam costs the most amount of time. I would just not bounce correctly. It is what it is. Like, I get it most of the time. So a bit sad in the final run not getting it there. Lost a minute there. It was actually like over a minute that I lost in that fragile checkpoint. That's crazy. I didn't think it was that much, but yeah, the turtle, like, it takes too much time, you know? Like, you're not moving much, you're traveling like 2 blocks worth of distance. But it takes like 15 seconds. I mean, the world record was already impossible before that. That time by Skander is just too good anyways. It was only about PB. Already before any of that, before I even entered the reroute, the world record was impossible. That's how good that one is. That's how close to max that is. Let's see. One final run. What kind of time can we drive? Could have lost more time there, but that's okay. Could have also gotten a cleaner. Okay, across like this. Then one jump across here as well. Through the gap. Oh, that was... I've never had it that clean. What? Holy shit. Never had that before. What the hell? I instantly gained 2 seconds. Never had that. There's a checkpoint coming up where I can gain 20 seconds. Oh, I had 2 runs yesterday that were over a minute faster than this as well. Wow. I think my run earlier was also close to this. I mean, I lost 1.5 minutes earlier, of course, so could have been ahead of those without those time losses. Was a very good run until those fails on those 2 checkpoints in a row. And sadly, those were like very long respawns. It was not many respawns, but they cost a lot. What? How was that not fast enough? What? Huh? It's a good landing. Like, this is way worse what I'm doing right now, and this is gonna make it easy. Okay, sure. Thanks, map. 2 times barely clipping and then not having enough speed. Thanks. Yeah, yeah. One last bit of rebellion from the map. This is like one of the easiest checkpoints in the map. So stupid. One 18 behind there. Turn to the left here. Ooh. Still managed to get it, even though I lost the gear. Wow. Should be within a minute again, yeah. Cut up a little bit. Okay, up here, bounce. Another bounce, nice. Okay, and let's see. Jump up there. Yeah, I wanna finish the run. Let's finish the run. Anyways, just for fun. Before the end of the timer. Let's finish it either way. I have 20 minutes left. Let's finish it for one more time. Okay, land there. I know why my car refused to turn there, but it's fine. Gained a little bit more time there as well, actually. Gained like 15 seconds, actually. That's neat. I was like 1 minute 20 behind earlier. So I actually gained like 40 seconds. I lost like 1.5 minutes very stupidly earlier. Like 1.5 minutes we could literally just take away from this run. Like the one mistake on like 56, that would never happen again. Like that's really silly. I don't know. And it cost 30 seconds. Like the dumbest mistake in the entire run, and it cost 30 seconds. And then the turtle is like, yeah. So yeah, at this point could have been 45 seconds ahead on my PB. Don't know what's happening here now. For some reason having too much speed here at the entry. That works. Okay. Excuse me? What was that? This didn't get up? Someone still made it. What the hell was that? That was so weird. Oh. Small mistake there, land here. We jump up, there's another small cut here as well. This cut. I need to go backwards with that landing. One 14144. Interesting number. Okay, up here again, get the magnet, and then we go into the Force Excel checkpoint. How much time loss is there even in my PB left? It's not much, I think. It's maybe like 20 seconds. No, it's like 30-40 seconds, I think. If I were to drive everything clean from here on out. Lost some time there earlier, of course, in that straight line checkpoint. Dude, why does this keep happening? This is the third time in a row that I did this first try. Like in my first try that I failed that. It happened yesterday and also today in my first one and now on this one as well. What am I doing? Why am I jumping too low there, too early? Like, this is really not something you should ever fail. 3 times. Such a big respawn. It doesn't feel like it's such a small mistake. It doesn't feel like it should cost that much. But that right there would have been top 3 or probably maybe even the biggest... No, that would have been the biggest mistake for Skande in the entire run. If he did that mistake that I just did. That would have been his biggest mistake in the entire run. His biggest time loss. Looks like this one was never meant to be... Oh, I already had checkpoint 40 or so. I was out of contention for world record, I think. Like, that run by Skande is just that good. Like, it really is just that good. It's unreal how good that run is. I can't put it into words. Like if we compare that to like Vampus 9, that would be like a, like you know my world record there that is still standing is a 40, right? This Skander world record would probably be like a 36, 37 on that map in relation. So insane. If you want that context. Like, we've never seen a run this good on a map like this. You gotta be honest. Just insane. Truly deserved. Release and hop. Didn't hit the sign, good. This is a checkpoint where I think I can gain a little bit of time still. 134, let's see. Oh, went a bit sideways there. Like this run still in general felt pretty good. There was like 2-3 checkpoints where I lost time. But the rest still felt pretty good. But like tiny respawns other than that. Like a few small respawns. Obviously lost like 30 seconds in the start. Crazy. Crazy how quickly that adds up. Yeah, I gained a little bit of time there. Yeah, you can't save that. First time I missed that jump, I think. Scanner drive reboot? Yes, he did. His time is literally impossible if he didn't drive the reboot. The reboot gains like a bit over a minute. He would not be able to drive that time. Even with all the cuts and everything first, twice, super clean, he would not be able to drive that time. Otherwise. Like, we were very afraid that the world record could end up being like a 46. Like, just a couple of days ago, we were afraid that the world record would be like a 46, and that would be like almost human perfection, right? That's what we were afraid of. Now look at the times. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Is there a prize for second place? The prizes are 600 for first, 200 for second, then 100 for third, 60 for fourth, and 40 for fifth. That's clean. So if it stays like this, we go home with 200. 40 bucks. I mean, you could have also just not given anything and just gave 1,000 to the first place. I think it was good to give something at least for the top 5. Having that many people compete then as well. Because if it's like only top 3, I think people get less motivated for it. Or some people. Because if you know that certain people play, then it can be demotivating. But with top 5, you feel like, oh yeah, could have a shot at that. Nice bug there. What the? I looked away for a second. That's fine. $200 for 40 hours of work. I mean, if you put it that way, it doesn't look that good. But of course, we had fun, right? We had great fun. The streams. That's what matters. Bad landing. jump up here. Release a little bit. It's good. And hop. And the real 200 were the friends we made along the way. True. Gotta not be sad because it's over. Be happy because it happened. I think it was a fun competition for sure. Is this landing? Oh my god, what the hell? What? That survived? No way. Holy shit. That's actually also fast. Okay, cross here. And we're almost done. Checkpoint 92. Let's see if we can stay within like 2 minutes of the PB. We can do like another 47 today. That would be nice. 2 47s today is still very good, I would say. If we can manage that. I'll be still fairly happy with that. I think we started stream a little bit earlier today. Just for the deadline. I woke up a little bit earlier as well. Smart flip. Didn't work. I was too far on the right, I think. That works. I had a bit of a time loss on this checkpoint, but we'll probably not get that one. Unless I get a perfect landing now here. Nope. That is the probably worst landing I've ever had there. It's fine. Just turn around here and then you have good speed. And if you have this kind of speed, you can just jump over the border. You can land with that much speed as well. It's just very tough to be straight mostly on the landing. Like, that's the hardest part. You can also plastic bounce. Depends on the speed, what's the best. Okay, then we go across here. To the red boost, need a lot of height out of that one. I was very slow going into it. Good save, nice. A lot of speed, holy shit. Barely made it though. I had to release at the exit because I actually went a little bit too wide. Would have hit the fence, I think. So I released a little bit. Good save. Not the cleanest entry into this bob save, really not the cleanest entry into this bob save, but I think it should be fine. Yeah, it was fine. We jump across here. Do we get this checkpoint clean for the last time? It was very unclean in my last 2 runs. I had to go back for extra speed. Do we get it good in our final run here of the map? We do. Nice. I actually got it clean. Gained a little bit of time there. Then we jump across. And then there's one checkpoint left for us to collect here. Checkpoint 99. We've already gotten 100 earlier, so we can't respawn in it. Let's see if we get the finish as well. We finished with a 47:11 earlier. Surprising how close it is. Also, the stupid time losses that I had were like 1.5 minutes wide, and we are still very close to that. So this was a good one. It was just those 2 checkpoints where I lost it. That's the first time ever. It's been 40 hours of playing this map. That has never happened before. What? I got stuck there. Oh, of course. Final run. Then we have to add one more never before. One more never before at the very end. And here we go. One final time into the finish. I will just play it out. Let's see what time we get. Let's play it out. I'm just holding fast forward. Ah, nope. Ah, maybe? Yes, there you go. Still a 47. Still a 47 at the end. G. There it is. Final run of Majis Multiverse. Did the time change? It seems like they didn't. I mean, it's 4 minutes of time left. I would be very surprised if anybody still comes in with a new time in into the top 5. So it looks like it is Skander. First of all, holy shit, Vangelis, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Appreciate it. End of the event right here. It's been 2... Right, I can actually end the timer now. 41 hours, 46 minutes of playtime on the map. That's a lot of time for a map like this. Definitely a lot of time. But yeah, it looks like then it is Skander with an insane world record. 42.59 winning the competition. 600 euro as well. Then we have myself with a 45.39 on second place. Then Smithy clutching up in the last few days, getting third place as well with a 47.20, 1.5 minutes faster than Bren on fourth place, and then Samifying managing to get the top 5 in the end. Just barely managed to get the top 5 in the end. Yeah, G, there you go. I can check 2 more things before. I want to watch the world record by Skander. And like compare a little bit, look at how in the world he drove this time. I think that would be fun. Would I come back to this map if I get provided a full reroute? If people come up to me and they tell me we have a 5-minute faster reroute, maybe. If you gain like 5 minutes on a reroute, if you gain like 1 or 2 minutes, no. But 5 minutes, yeah. If you find that. So if you want more content from me on this map, find a viewer that's 5 minutes faster. Then I'll play the map again. Okay. I want to check 2 things. One thing was the best checkpoint plugin. What does it say? 37 minutes, yeah. It's completely inaccurate because we get the checkpoints incorrect now because of the reroute. Just wanted to see what number it shows now. And grinding stats, I wanted to see how many runs have I finished. And it looks like I have finished 27 runs. 805 attempts total. I wonder how many of those died on checkpoint 3. Probably like 600 of them. Or something, I would imagine. Probably more than that. Maybe up to 700 of them, I think, died on checkpoint 3. But yeah, 27 finished runs total. I wonder how many that is for other people. How many runs they have finished. 27 is actually more than I thought. I finished this map 27 times? What the hell? What do you mean? That's actually crazy. Alright, well, there you go. In this time, of course, there's the discovery also included. That's why the total time there is a little bit higher. Well, there you go. I think, is it time? Is the timer still running? It's at 35 seconds. It's at 35 seconds. I want to watch the world record with you guys together. I think that would be fun. I think do you agree? Do you also want to watch that world record together? We can count the respawns so that we actually know. I want to see how in the world did he actually drive that one. And we can see the entire top 5. I think that could be fun. I'm just waiting for the timer to actually end. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. There you go. We refreshed the leaderboard one more time, and it stayed where it was. GG to everybody. Okay, I would say then, let's check out the world record as the last thing for today. Plans, I would say, that we will watch the world record today. After that, I will probably end the stream. I think, because I will need a break afterwards. I will probably not stream tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe I do a recording of weekly shorts. I don't know if I will do that. Maybe I want to do a recording of the weekly shorts. But yeah, I will take a break there. Probably stream on Monday again. And then maybe Wednesday. So I'll take a little bit of a break. I definitely need 41 hours here. We've had 2 massive grinds of Deep Slip, 100 hours. And then now Majis Multiverse as well, 40 hours. So yeah, quick hydrate again. And let's check out the world record. Let's do this. Okay, one more thing. Alright, I am ready. Let's check this out. Okay. Welcome everyone for final time to Majis Multiverse. If you didn't see this map before, it's a 100 checkpoint RPG trial. We just finished a 2-week-long hunting competition on it. There was $1,000 prize pool. We spent a lot of hours on it. I spent 40 hours myself hunting the map. Lots of good players played it. Players like even Mother, for example, I think didn't even manage to get into the top 5. There's so many strong players. It was incredibly close. But in the end of the day, Skander won with a 42.59. I believe that to be the best world record on a 100 checkpoint RPG trial that we've ever seen. And with that, rightfully, he wins $600. I managed to get second place with a 45.39, 2 minutes 40 seconds behind. And I was pretty happy with my time. So I would say, without any further ado, let us check out the world record and the top 5. Oh, I forgot, this is 40 minutes. This takes some time to load. There you go. Alright, let's check it out. So this is the map. We hunted it for a while. This is the start. So you plastic bounce there into an ice slide. I can give some information as well now. As I said, I hunted the map myself for 40 hours myself. So lots of time spent hunting the map. But let's take a look. Second checkpoint here does a bug slide into water. Plastic bug slide there as well. I think he has enough speed to get the cycle. So this checkpoint right here, you have a specific cycle. The fastest one you can get is on the very left here. And he gets it. Super clean. Nice. Then checkpoint 3, the Nemesis. I think I looked, I had 800 attempts on this map, and I'm pretty sure 700 of them died on this checkpoint. We never found a consistent strat for this. And even for Skander, he did not get this first try. He respawned this checkpoint. Now, I would like to count the number of respawns with all of you together. That is number 1. Number 1 respawn there. So let's see how long it's gonna take for his next respawn. I also respawned it, by the way, as well. Like, I also respawned. Bren respawned as well, and he's still ahead of me. Like, we have multiple people respawning that checkpoint just because of how inconsistent and difficult it was. Then jumping up here, I think he does a trick here where he turns around in this jump and then goes for the red boost. This is just there for the standing respawn, which can be a little bit faster, like a second faster or so than going backwards there. Then tricky stuff here, you need to go through anti-boost with engine off, keep enough speed. He has very good amount of speed there, overtaking Bren. Again on the road, and then flip up here on the bobsleigh, flip out in this as well into the drop down through the looping. Now this one is a pretty cool checkpoint as well. Flip into here, into this bobsleigh, and jump up here. And I think with that he is now in first place actually from the finish times. A lot of us definitely struggled with the start. The start of this map was brutal to hunt. It's some of the hardest checkpoints on the entire map. Oh wait, never mind, he is not in first place. I think it's Smithy, I think he's far ahead actually. Like 13 seconds or something. So Smithy did have a clean run after all at the start. So there's one person ahead at least who had a clean start. But yeah, here we go then, up the hill and land in the checkpoint. So about this map, we have also done a full discovery of it as well. If you want to watch that, me discovering all of the checkpoints by themselves. All of these checkpoints are built by Margie, or almost all of the checkpoints are built by Margie. And every single one had a different prompt. So every time that she went ahead to build a checkpoint, she always got a different prompt by someone in her community, in her stream. And that is why we have a lot of weird checkpoints, but a lot of creativity as well. So for example, this one is sausage blocks and dirt wall rides. This checkpoint right here. So yeah, you see sausage blocks there, you see some dirt wall rides here. And that is how all of these checkpoints came together. In total, I think she spent 800 hours on this track, refining everything. Also, this flip here is really cool. Clean landing there. But he actually gets overtaken by, I believe, Samifying there. Actually, Samifying coming in with the overtake. Then this here, this checkpoint is messed up. You need to bounce there on the hill. Actually losing time there. Smithy also overtaking again. You can make it if you take this much speed, land here. And now, get the gear right there. And then you still have enough speed to get this landing. Very, very tight. So yeah, going up here. My PB, you might be wondering where my PB is. My PB had a very bad start. I was always ahead pretty much of my PB in the start. But my second half, the finish was really good. Which means that unfortunately you will not be able to see it here. Because my good part, where I like kept up with Skander's time, was pretty much like the last 30 checkpoints or so. And the rest, I was losing somehow. I have not watched the run itself completely. So I'm really interested just how clean this is. Because often people ask, right, how good of a run can you get on a map like this? Can you get a run without any respawns? And I think this run here by Skander is probably the closest we will ever get to that. Because you remember, since checkpoint 3, he has gotten everything clean so far. No mistakes. Here we do have the first small cut on the map, where we drop down here, plastic bounce. We failed that landing a little bit. Not too bad of a fail. But yeah, can drop down here now. I'm surprised that, like this, I think it's actually slower, this landing. The cut with that landing. He didn't flip correctly. You need to flip more on your nose, I think, to get the rotation. Managed to survive it though, at least, and that's of course the most important part always. Just not respawning. Now we come to a checkpoint, which, just for information if you didn't see that there, is actually built by me. So this is one checkpoint that I built. The idea, the prompt for this one was a 2x2 box. So I basically built the entire map in a 2x2 grid. I was limited to that. And yeah, this checkpoint was built by myself. Margie invited a few of her friends and streamers to come in and build checkpoints for her as well. So we also have a checkpoint by Scrappy, for example. We have a checkpoint by Spam. And lots of other people as well who got invited. Unfortunately, we have a checkpoint by Turbo as well. So yeah, that checkpoint was by me. This one here as well. This is a full speed checkpoint with obstacles. And she toned down the checkpoint a little bit. I had like necessary speed slides and stuff here before. So definitely made it a lot easier, which is a good thing, I think, for the consistency of the checkpoint. And then jumping up here and checkpoint 17. Scrappy mapped? Yes, he did. Checkpoint 69. Alright, this one here, for example, is only items, this checkpoint. Jumping across here. What? Wait, what split did he have here? Because I often looked at the split. 6:15. That's nasty. That's really fast. My best was like, I think, also 6:15, 6:20 or something like that. That was like my best starts. It's like basically one respawn, you know? 6 minutes of driving so far and one respawn. Now goes down here. That's the slow setup. I'm so confused because Skander supposedly has a super fast no respawn time. But he has done already 2 strats or 3 strats, which should lose him a lot of time here, to me, in theory. So where is he gaining all of this time? Apparently he had a 41:56 no respawn time. Without the standing respawn, that's 42 basically. So that's ridiculously fast, his no respawn time. He must just not get stuck anywhere else? I don't know. Like, the rest of the run must be so clean. This is a wallbang checkpoint, which in this case is just like bounces there. Bounce here again as well. Maybe he had some hidden cuts, maybe, we'll see. Bounce there. Now, up here, this one was sometimes tricky. The next 2 checkpoints are also very hard. Where's the car ahead? That is Samifying still. Samifying always reset a lot for the start, and he did have a very good one in the beginning. Here, he had a very, very good run in the beginning of the of this. Most of his time loss is in the end. Because I don't think he finished that many runs. Like, I finished 27 runs on this map in my 40 hours of hunting this. This is one of the most scam checkpoints ever, by the way. This magnet heat here. We can't really see it that well in camera 1, but now you see the car again. You drive upside down on magnet and then plastic bounce here and hope that you get the right bounce. And he gets it super clean. That was very fast, the way he got it there. That was the fastest thread you can get there. It's a pretty random checkpoint. It's like probably top 3 worst or most disliked checkpoints in the entire map for me. Because with the magnet, she was forced to build a magnet checkpoint, but yeah, it was very random, unfortunately. Why does he double respawn? He double respawns because that checkpoint there is perfectly press forward if you double respawn. And it just gives you the perfect speed. You need to have like a 1 km per hour perfect speed there in that wall ride. And standing respawn just gives you that with press forward. So you just standing respawn there. It's guaranteed to work. Okay, ice light here. This is a no steer ice checkpoint. But makes it work well. Also, I think this next checkpoint he got really good. This is one where I lost a lot of time on in my PB. Like 24 seconds. I think you saw my PB there for once. Maybe earlier. I think on the right side there was my PB. So I caught up a little bit until here, I think. But yeah, he gets this so good. I think alone here he gains like 10 seconds on no respawn time on me. Because that was so clean, that uphill. Like climbing up there. For me, those are very inconsistent always, and he just got it insane. Then you jump up here with the bumper. You need to slow down a little bit there. Now this is a checkpoint where you need to go over bumpers and not get them. Like that is right there is a null bumper. It gives you insane speed in the wrong direction. So you want to specifically not trigger it. He almost failed that checkpoint, but luckily survived it. He didn't get too big of a bounce. That was lucky there, that he survived that. But so far still no respawns since that one fail that he had. Still no respawns. Then you jump up here. He actually turns around the other way here. Interesting. I'd always turn around right side. He turns around left side. Interesting difference. Then going up here. Still no more respawns since the start. Overturns there into this. Interesting. Gets the good line. Now we come up to a checkpoint that I found as well. Or a cut that I found on this checkpoint here. It's a really cool cut because it only works because of this plastic bounce right there. Majis put that plastic there to avoid people jumping out, but because of that plastic bounce you get enough speed to barely jump through that reset there. You get engine off before, but you jump through the reset to get your engine back and then jump to this checkpoint. I think it's a little bit faster, but most importantly it gets rid of one inconsistent checkpoint. The normal checkpoint there was very inconsistent for me, and that's why I searched for a cut. And luckily it actually worked out. Now next checkpoint as well is insanely hard. It's also like top 5 hardest checkpoints for me, in my opinion. Is this bug side. The bug side itself can be very tricky to get. So very first one here turns to the left a little bit, then sets up the bug side and just gets it perfect. Perfect landing here, jumps up. Does the safe thread on this one as well. Doesn't go for the bug slide. I am so surprised. He does so many safe threads. How does he have such a good no respawn time? He's doing so many saves. Where is he gaining all of this time? Like, like even if I got a perfectly clean run through, I would get like a 42-30 or something. He has definitely lost times to me in no respawn time so far. 100%. He has lost like, I mean, on parts that you can control. On that water checkpoint, he gained like 10 seconds earlier, which kind of gets rid of all of these save threads and stuff, because he gained like 10 seconds on the water checkpoint. Which is random, as far as I am concerned at least. Maybe it's not random for him, but for me and everybody else at least it was pretty random. Yeah, it's not the respawns. I'm specifically not talking about the respawns. I'm talking about no respawn time. Like his pace itself was insanely fast. Goes up here. Messes up this checkpoint as well. Lost a little bit of time there. I guess he has good speed setup. No, he has to go for the booster. Interesting. I mean, he has still not respawned, but where's the pace coming? I'm very sure he's behind my pace. by quite a bit here. Until here. But somehow in the second half, he must gain like half a minute on pace on me. Somehow. There must be some insane fast sweats that he's doing. Somewhere. Is this clean? Yeah, he gets this clean, of course. This is something that sometimes you can lose a little bit of time on checkpoint 33. It's a really satisfying checkpoint when you get it. Get the bounce, nice. Drop down here as well, also good. But yeah, we are coming up to a reroute slowly that I also found. I found a lot of the strats and cuts on the map. In the end, of course, everybody uses them then, so there's not really a benefit you get from that. But I did find a reroute as well, which I think is really cool. And he did adopt the reroute as well in this run here. This is a normal eyesight checkpoint. You just get a decent eyesight here and you will be fast enough for the speed. Okay, he actually got it very bad. Wait, that's enough? That must be so close to making it. Yeah, he almost clipped. He almost clipped. Wow, that was a bad eyesight, but he somehow survived it. Wow. He was like 3-4 times very close to a respawn, I would say, so far. Then another backside checkpoint here. Counter steer, get that clean, nice. And then another 360 here to not be too fast. We are still at 1 respawn from checkpoint 3, which is insane. Like he has still only respawned once. This is also a cut as well here. He does it with a slightly different setup, which is a little bit slower than what I do. I think this costs like 1 second for him. I timed them, it was a little bit slower than what he does here. But yeah, this cut saves about 10 seconds-ish, I think. Goes with an eyesight through there. I think that was actually pretty fast. That might be faster than what I did on that checkpoint. First thread where I would say that's better than what I'm doing. Okay, bounce up here, nice one. And I never got a fully clean run through, of course. But that's like... feels like it should be almost impossible on a map like this. But somehow Skander did it. He did 2 standing respawn. Standing respawn doesn't count. A 4 standing respawn doesn't count, I would say. I wouldn't, like, if it's... What is he doing? Okay, that's the second respawn. Second respawn right there. In the ice checkpoint. Another ice checkpoint and Skander struggling. Interesting. I see why he didn't play deep slip. Does he make it with that? Wow. Bad landing, but he still managed to make the checkpoint here. Didn't have to do the recovery. I was gonna say, if he does the recovery now as well, like, I'm gonna lose it. How is he so fast? Well, that's pretty clean. I lost a little bit. That's 2 respawns so far. That one I would say cost 10 seconds. The other respawn cost maybe like 15. I think he's lost maybe 25 seconds maximum from the 2 respawns so far. Drift there. This is a small neo side checkpoint. He actually still does it with the neo side, so we will gain a little bit of time here on me. Yeah, that was very clean. Also does this one with the slide as well still. Oh, I got a very good landing. Okay, here he definitely gained on me. Then we come to the moving block cycle. He's waiting right now, and now he goes. Not the best cycle, but also not the worst, I guess. And jump across here. Now, when you do this jump, the cycles just perfectly line up, like this. And now we start the reroute. The reroute goes now from checkpoint 43 to checkpoint 56. Let's see what he does. Turn around here in the checkpoint. So this is the reroute that I found on Thursday, I believe. A few days ago. And then first implemented in my run. If in my run... so this reroute gains like a minute or so. Oh, that's clean. Landing backwards there and immediately going backwards, that's nice. He uses the nah bumper here. So I found that if you use, or if you bounce off the nah bumper backwards, you always land on this platform right here. And then you just need to drop down to the checkpoint here. What the fuck? He's so lucky. There's no way that works consistent. What the fuck is that? He loses time as well. This is slower than my setup. And way more risky. What the fuck? How does he survive that? Huh? Okay. Weird. Interesting. That's insane that he survived that. I mean, the first bounce was better, but then the second one, like, I dropped down, like, right at the checkpoint, into the checkpoint, which should be faster normally. Gets this one very clean. That's enough speed? Okay, that was risky. Going with that speed, that was very risky. He made it though. Drop down here again. Nice. Now we come to Spam's checkpoint. This one was built by Spam, checkpoint 50. Looks like he... That's so... What? Why did he respawn? He had enough speed. He made it. Why did he respawn? Huh? Did he... Wait, was he... I couldn't maybe see with the camera? Did he... Was he about to crash on the right? No, you would have 100% made that jump. 100%. I've done it multiple times like that. What? That would have easily made it. Okay, that's checkpoint... that's respawn 3. I have had that multiple times as well, and I'm... definitely made it. You landed with so much speed. Like normally, like you overjump this, you know? I mean, Smithy agrees with me, so it's 2-1 from the top 3. I'm very sure you would have made that. Okay, then this one gets us set up pretty quick here. Going backwards now. So this is a backwards checkpoint where you actually need to speed side. You need to speed side right here on the sausage to have enough speed. Bit of a wonky setup. Gets it though, barely. Ideally you want slightly wider speed slide, but as long as you do the speed side long enough, it's fine usually. If you hold it throughout the turn, it's good. Okay, now this is one of my favorite parts of the reroute. This is checkpoint 48 to 47. We're going backwards here. Normally, like this checkpoint normally, I wanna kind of just show this once, because I think it's really cool. Checkpoint 47, we go over these pipes here, then across to the right, over these pipes, over onto the dirt, across this, and then you take this route right here into the checkpoint, right? You go around here and then up like this over the pipe. Now, what the reroute does is this. Just drop down. And you jump across. Just like that. Straight into checkpoint 47. You're not done yet at this point, because from 47, you now also go to 46 in one go. This was such a headache, figuring all of this out. I figured this out actually just by looking at the map in Camp 7, and holy shit, my brain hurt after this. It was fun to find though. Yeah, that is a very clean one as well, that transition. And then also here, you need to go over this border. And then a very convenient red boost. This is only there to force backwards driving normally. But if you drive the other way... Oh, that's clean. Oh my god, you got that so good. That was nice. Yeah, you go up here with the nah bumper. And then big jump up. Interesting. Not too bad either. Bounce... Okay, you actually bounce sideways. Interesting. Instead of forwards. Anonymous also, thank you for the gifted sub to Smithy as well. Did I thank Vangelis earlier for 5 gifted subs? Surely I did, right? Surely I did. But yeah, you go up there to this checkpoint, and now there's just 2 checkpoints remaining to collect. It's this checkpoint right here. We skipped the tree driving as well now. Jumps through the gap here. I stopped doing this at one point because this gap was too difficult, like too tight. Because this is so hard. You need speed here, and then you need to fit through this gap while turning, right? There really is not much space through this gap. Especially if you jump far enough left. You need to jump far left. That's really clean, getting that one first try. This gains some time. It's 100 checkpoints total. Now, this checkpoint, interestingly, we go through it twice, so we can't respawn on it. But obviously, Skander doesn't need to anyways. Jumps to the right now, and then we collect the final checkpoint. Remember, we started the reroute right there at that checkpoint, and we end the reroute here. You see how well this like fits together? The reroute starts here, ends there. And we just need to collect this checkpoint now on the way. That's why that's one of the reasons why this reroute is so good. It gains a little bit over a minute on an optimal run, on the normal route. And the normal route is also more random. Also does a slightly more risky setup here, and now this. That worked. Wow. That's so lucky that that worked. What? So this, by the way, here as well, is normally checkpoint 43. You like drive up here onto this plastic, and then you drive on this wall, right? Bumper, bumper, and land up here. That's how you're supposed to drive it. That's how Margie built it, in that direction. But it turns out you can take it in the other direction as well, like this. I'm surprised that you got the bumper there, to be honest. For me, that usually didn't work with that setup. But maybe I just did something wrong. Okay, and then you drop down into 56, and that's the end of the reroute. You're done with it now. So still at this point at 3 respawns so far. And one of them you didn't even need to do. And the other one is at checkpoint 3. Oh my god, what the hell. Like everything else, just getting everything else first try, no like big time losses, you know? Like maybe like, you know, like 2 seconds here or there, getting something not super clean. This is one of the longest checkpoints now. Oh, you got a pretty decent landing there. Actually, you got a little bit stuck, never mind. A little bit stuck there. Then turn around here and jump up to checkpoint 57. Now, next checkpoint is very tough. That is one that really defines how quick you get the map. Or rather the second next checkpoint. Also, by the way, here, you reuse these bumpers now again. And also reuse this platform again. Pretty cool reuse there from Margie on this checkpoint. Cool idea. Then you jump across to checkpoint 58. This checkpoint is very long and can be tricky. It's like almost 40 seconds, I think. Oh no, it's 30 seconds, I think. But it's very easy to lose a lot of time here. Specifically because of this landing now, right here. Because you need to land in a way where you don't land on this line or this line. Because if you land on this line or this line, you get a landing bug. That was close. But managed this without a landing bug. And for me, it almost, like when I landed in that vicinity, it felt like a 50-50 if I was gonna get a landing bug or not. And drop down here, and now comes a big cut, a very big cut. So this checkpoint right here, Margie was forced to build a fragile reactor checkpoint. So she placed the fragile like this, right? So that you couldn't skip it. You know, you can't skip it anywhere here. And then the checkpoint is pretty long and you get guaranteed 100% fragile here. So driving up here takes ages on the normal thread. So what did we do? We just flip across there. And glide over the fragile. Release now. Oh yeah, you got it perfect. Yeah, this is what I thought. This is one of the checkpoints where you gain so much time, I think. That's so clean. That is so clean, getting the unturtle there. Because you're on your roof, right? You're just a passenger there. So you needed to find some way to unturtle. And up here, that's very nice. We're coming closer to checkpoint 69. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. This was checkpoint 60 now. Yeah, I think the intended one could also be fast, I'm pretty sure. Or you could get consistent on it. But yeah, it's not great, I think. Drop down there. Nice. Still only 3 respawns so far. He's still within like 35 seconds, 40 seconds of his no respawn timer at this point, I think. And he doesn't slow down in the rest of the map, I think. Okay, he gets this checkpoint, small engine off checkpoint. Now here, there's in theory another cut you could do on this one. So Skander, I think, will probably do a cut here, where he skips the ending of the checkpoint. Let's see. So he goes up like this, over the engine off, into reset, and now into this reset gate here, and he turns around. Like that, and then drop down here through the fence. Conveniently, there's a gap there. And then you just need to turn around here again, jump up onto this platform, and you're at the checkpoint. This is pretty much equal, surprisingly enough, to going the normal way here, where you like eyesight through this, and then eyesight through this, into this gap, which was very hard. It was very blind. You needed to keep a perfect eyesight through this. So that was pretty tricky. But yeah, got that nicely. So that cut. Really, why is there this gap actually? I never really looked at this in Camp 7. Why is there this super convenient gap in the fence? Like, it's so good actually. Thanks, Margie, for that. But yeah, there's one thread on this checkpoint that you could do, which would technically be 10 seconds faster. I got it like 50-50, but I wasn't happy with that because the other thread is like 100%. And that thread was to turtle here on this edge. You turtle, start a turtle through the checkpoint, drop down and turtle. You're upside down now. And then you have to find a way to get over this no grip without triggering it. And then dropping down here. And because you're on your roof, you plastic bounce up and you skip the no grip. And then you can just directly go here instead of going with the no grip, with the engine off, into the resets and stuff. It's a little bit faster, but very risky. Very risky to go for. Then this one here. This checkpoint, surprisingly enough, is so much harder on the respawn. Wait. Let me look at this in Camp 3. This is so much harder with the standing respawn speed than with the normal speed for me. I don't know why, but like with the normal speed, this checkpoint was always way easier than from the standing respawn basically there with a lower speed. Where you go up here, this is a slow-mo reactor checkpoint. This one would be very good for cutting, by the way. If anybody wants to find a reroute, that checkpoint would be very good. You can fly basically to any checkpoint in the map, I think, from there. Gets that one clean, nice. Drop, bounce up there, also good. Now, how good does he get the bug through? That's a thing where quite often lost like 5 seconds or so, which was a little bit random for me. How well I would get this bug through that is coming up right now at the end of this checkpoint. Drop down. And now you need to bug through the thing. I got it decent. Not perfect, but pretty decent. But it's still only 3 respawns. Still only 3 respawns, just everything just working. No like lapse in judgment, really. No small mistake here or there, it's just all clean. Everything clean. Goes across here, jump across onto the dirt. Into this, and now another cut on this checkpoint. This checkpoint cut, I think, is a little bit faster, but most importantly, it's way more consistent than the original thread on this checkpoint, checkpoint 66. It's another one where you just use these gaps, like, Margie left this exact gap quite often in her scenery. So we used that, I think, like 4 times for different cuts. Very, very useful. Okay, and then you drop down here, red boost, jump up, and bug slide through the checkpoint. Pretty clean. Now this one here is a force acceleration checkpoint. Go through this, good speed. Gets a clean landing there, and then pretty much always you have enough speed here to go around and then jump up to the next platform. Done like that. Nice one. Okay, this checkpoint here is checkpoint 68. We're almost at the nice checkpoint. Built by Scrappy. if you didn't see that one yet. The hardest thing on this one is just keeping the gear right there on that landing. It's very hard to keep the gear for some reason. He manages to do so very clean. That was very nice. And now, here we go. Checkpoint 69. Built by Scrappy. We're starting off with a flip. You can sometimes get slowdowns there, but it mostly works. It's actually one of the better checkpoints in the end. One of the more consistent checkpoints. There's just one turtle remaining here. You set up the turtle there. That's pretty clean. And then climb up there with the turtle. And bounce to the side. Gets it. With a very strong bumper. Exactly through the gap. And to this checkpoint, which is a straight line checkpoint. This one is pretty creative, to be honest. And it worked very well towards the end of the hunting event as well. Just a straight line, the entire checkpoint. You went backwards there, then you go forwards here again. Now you need to drop down. You hit the wall a little bit to get enough speed to get this bounce right here. Then you jump into this gap, drop down, and then you reuse this looping here again. You go back in this looping through the hole right here. This was completely blocked off. This is like one of the longest checkpoints on the map, but it's completely isolated. It's like on the side of the map at the very bottom, so you couldn't do any cuts. Nothing possible here pretty much. And then you reuse the wall there again, bounce, and get the checkpoint. Very nice. Drift through there, get the reactor, and bounce up here. Backflip, also very clean. And jump up there, nice. Small drift, jump up again. Feel like there won't be that many scenery gaps in future multi-maps. Maybe, we'll see. She expressed interest in building another map like this, I think. I think she would probably be also more efficient with it, because I think she spent like 1,500 hours total on this map. With also failed scenery projects and stuff. This one here is very tough, actually. Oh my god, that's the fourth respawn. Yeah, I was just about to say, I would be surprised if that makes it. That's respawn number 4. It's a pretty quick one, it's 10 seconds or so. Like the final version that we see here, it doesn't do the fast thread on this one. Okay. Where do I lose the time? What the fuck? My new respawn time was like 42:40. I mean, of course I lost time as well in some checkpoints, but you do as well. But where do I lose like the 40 seconds? I mean, it's 40 seconds across 40 minutes. It's 1 second per minute. Right? But like, what? I still don't see where I lose that time. Damn. Goes up here. Do you do the new cut on this one as well? Let's see. There's a new cut on the next checkpoint there. You basically just drive up. You just need good enough speed. Looks like he does. Yes. You need to get the gear there, then jump across. Decent landing, and then you drop down here. Nosedive, land exactly on the middle of that booster. That was always my aim for this checkpoint. My aim for this checkpoint was land middle of this booster here. You can aim with the border there on the right side. So you land in the middle, then just release, and then get the speed here. This is like a slow check, this checkpoint. That makes it wow. That was actually very unclean. Let's watch it again. But he somehow made it. Holy shit. You don't need amazing speed here, you just need to survive it, kind of. But wow. That was close. He jumps so far to the left, sideways landing. Clips on the edge. But still makes it. Holy shit. Goes with a little bit more speed into that engine off. I wonder if that's worth it. I didn't do that. Does he have more speed on the map? Oh, he does. Oh. I think he gains like 2 seconds there on me with that thread. I never saw that. That's such a stupid thread that works. It's like, okay, interesting. He just went a little bit more speed into the engine off, and then he doesn't slow down as much. Okay, this is a... Oh, he got that very fast as well. This is a checkpoint with force acceleration and no brakes. So you're forced to fully accelerate, and you cannot brake on the entire checkpoint. So you have to find creative ways to slow down. He gets this very clean. Like, this is... Okay. The last 2 checkpoints is where he gains time. That was very good. The way he got these. That was sick. Do you also get this one clean now? This is one of the most inconsistent checkpoints in my experience for hunting. That's the same thread here with going backwards and then forwards again. You can do this backwards as well. It's only like half a second faster though. So it's much better to set up there. That's so fast. Oh my god, he got it so good. Turn around here as well. Jump up here and then gets the checkpoint that way. So has to turn around here now at the end. And got it, checkpoint 79. This one was built by Toner. At the time he was still working at Nadeo when he built this checkpoint. So an actual Nadeo employee built this checkpoint. Slightly different setup. This feels slower as well than what I do there, but I don't know. Maybe would need to test. Okay, around here, then quarter pipe, turn around. I mean, for me, one of the main reasons why I want to watch this is figure out why he's so goddamn fast. What did you do to go so fast? Okay, drop down here. Do you get this one clean? Here you can sometimes do some time. Getting this one first try is super tough. You need very specific speed there. Gets it clean. Nice one. That's very good. Waiting for Skander to right skill issue, yeah. For real, I guess it is. I mean, it's just the tiny things, I guess, adding up, you know? Small tiny things. Like, he just has pretty much everything clean, right? Like, he doesn't have that many sections where he gets something, like, slow. Where he has to wait a lot. This is the dig checkpoint, by the way, as well. Let's see, during the cut. Nice. This was a hell of a checkpoint at the beginning. It was so difficult, so random as well at the start. But we found a thread eventually, a cut on it. Like, it took us a week or longer to find that cut. And the only reason why we found that cut is because somebody who did just a discovery run on that map did that cut accidentally. Actually, I could show what the cut really is. You couldn't really see with the camera. Let me show you, if you couldn't see it correctly. So, just why I call it dig. This is why. That is why this checkpoint is called like that. It was like a tower, and you need to go all the way down. And the intended thread was when you go down here, right? You plastic bounce. You land on this magnet, and Margie put this beam here, right? And she thought because the beam is here, you can't jump up to the checkpoint. So what she thought you had to do, and what we also thought you had to do, because obviously Margie tested this, right? Obviously Margie tested this. This took us a week to find out. The normal route goes down here, looping, water bounce, turn around here, go down again, booster, engine off, do another looping magnet, jump up here, magnet yeet, into plastic bounce, into looping, into fly up, into this magnet right here, and then jump. But actually, you can just turn around here. And somebody just literally found that on their discovery, and they were wondering, like, why are you guys not doing this? And yeah, why weren't we doing this? Also, this thread is very fast. I tried this thread here a little bit that Skander does. It was too inconsistent for me. I wasn't getting it. Wait, I think I just figured out why he gets it. Oh my god. I was landing flat. Why was I landing flat? There's penalty. Oh, I just figured out how he does it. Because he gets a little bit of a down or nosedive here, right? With that, his front wheels go up and he gets a little bit less penalty. And that's the reason why he can make this jump. For me, I could make this jump as well, but it was very tight. Yeah, he gains a couple seconds there, I think. So that's the time gain that I missed. And then also gets up here super clean. That was a bit close there, actually. So yeah, gains a little bit of time there. That was also clean. Nice. Very good speed here, to be honest, into this. That's nice. And then drop down here. I mean, Skander is the GOAT of RPG like this. In general. He is insane at this. I am wondering if he or you, if you're still watching, if you... Oh my god, imagine you went through the gap. Like, if you were gonna play deep dip again. Because that could get scary. I know you played a little bit on deep dip too. Wait. Backwards turtle? What? Okay, sure. I don't think that's necessarily fast. I think it's pretty equal, but yeah, sure, why not? Let's just do a backwards turtle. I mean, it is pretty consistent, I think. Like, it's just, he doesn't turn there. He just goes backwards. He just presses backwards. It's a nice thread. Huh. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I guess it is more consistent than what I was doing with turning around. Definitely more consistent. I think it's pretty much the same pace, actually. But yeah, look more consistent. That's a nice thread. I didn't know about that one. Then this checkpoint here is water tech. Do you still do your slow setup here? Jumps up onto this. Yes. I didn't do this because I thought it would be too slow to get the world record with it. Okay. I mean, that makes the checkpoint free, obviously then. There was always a problem with the checkpoint still, but I thought that just costs too much time. Man, are we playing a different game version? Is your game like 1% faster or something like that? I don't know, man. Insane. Okay, going across here. Copium, I am coping. I spent 40 hours. I am still happy with the second place. Of course, I beat a lot of good players still. But yeah. Yeah, I could not have beaten this one. Is it still at 3 respawns, by the way? Or were we at 4? I think we were at 4, right? Like, it was about 45 seconds of timer so far. 4 respawns. Still nothing else besides that. Which is so ridiculous. My best, I think, was maybe 15 respawns. On the entire map. Which you would think that would be insane, right? That's like 85 to 90 checkpoints first try. But that's not enough. The map actually turned out super good. That's close. Oh my god, you almost failed that one. And now, checkpoint 90. Do you do my strat on this one now? Because this was one of the most inconsistent 5. That's just unlucky. This is one of the most inconsistent checkpoints. I don't think you can do anything about that one. You do my sweat, yeah. It's like, I found that if you have good speed here, and then do a small right tap, like a really tiny right tap, right there. That's enough. He steers like 18%, that's enough. It's a really tiny right tap. But his car is moving slightly sideways like this, and that gives a way better bounce somehow. Makes it way more consistent. Like, that's the entire strat, right? It's so precise. The reasons why I sometimes faded was because I was like oversteering or something like this. This, if you've seen Kaki last year, this is where Majis Kaki map originated from. This came first, and then she made it into a Kaki map later. That's how long this map took to build. Was hesitating with yours and just a PF strat, but I remembered the PF never worked. Yeah, never works. This is a really cool checkpoint. Going down here, the bounces. This is such a wicked checkpoint, to be honest. Like, all of these flips. I especially love this flip. This was very inconsistent at first when Margie first built it. But now, the way it's built in the map here, it's super good, actually. One of my favorite checkpoints for sure. You make the jump. How long has Margie been playing Trackmania? I don't know. 4 years? 3 years? I don't know, something like that. Probably has like 4,000 or 5,000 hours on the map. In the game. Oh, that was close with the gear. That was very close with the gear. Since 2021. Yo, thanks, Blacksheep. Yep, second on Margie Multiverse 1, so we get first on Margie's Multiverse 2. That's the plan. Do you get the clean flip? Oh, you get the clean flip. That's nice. Yeah, okay, you gain like 10 seconds on this checkpoint on me as well. Ooh, that's okay. You're on such a sick run, and then you pull out this checkpoint. Holy shit, this was clean. Such a clean flip out here. You need really good speed out of that, first of all. And then when you have this good speed, you can jump here, but then also here. You're so close to the edge. You're so close to hitting the edge there. Then jump across. That was sick. Holy shit, that was really good. Yeah, that's super satisfying getting it like that. Yeah, that definitely gained some time. I can see where I lost the time. Like that right there is like 10 seconds. I lost like over 5 seconds in the water. There is a checkpoint coming up as well where I lose like 7 seconds on the respawn time. I can see it. I can see it. It's just getting a run through like this is so insane. But yeah, I can see the pace. I can see the pace. I can't see how you actually did this though. Then a small drift checkpoint here. Gets it. Easily. Very wide setup there on the drift. Works very nice. Then across here, just a normal bobsleigh. We're almost at the finish now. There's a clean exit here. Jump across there. But I think his respawns, they were pretty much like less than a minute, I think he has lost to no respawn time at this point. Like around a minute. Or it's pretty much a minute. I guess. If you fit out the standing respawns. Across here. This is one of those checkpoints. There's a bumper here. Gets it clean. Gets it super clean. Nice one. You can just drive in straight and then get that backflip bounce. I sometimes had the problem, also in my PB, that I got like a double bumper there. Somehow. Which was a little bit weird, but yeah, got it really clean. Skander's copium time is about 1 minute faster than what he drove here in the end. Which is insane for a map like this. Never seen before. Never seen before. I think it was a 41.56. Clean end cut as well. There's a small cut here at the end. That was very clean. And do you get checkpoint 100 first try as well? Instantly into the finish. Bounce up here. You had to. You had 42.55. And yes, you do. To get the 42.59, you needed to get such a good end, and you got it. Holy shit. That's such a clean end, and of course you got it. That's insane. What an ending. Like, the idea of Majis was like you have these nah bumpers here that point you away from the finishes. And you just get it clean, instant. So fast. Damn. GG! Very well deserved, to be honest. Insane run by Skander here. Like, holy shit. That is one of the best runs on a map like this that I've ever seen. Like, no kidding. Obviously, I was in a competition, a very close competition for a while. So obviously, I'm a little bit disappointed with the second place. But yeah, insane run, insane run. Like, objectively, I think this is the best run on a 100 checkpoint RPG that we've ever seen, better than any of the Vampus world records or Maspus or Tompus, all of those maps, like better than any of those world records, I think. We'll see if something like this will ever be repeated. Like five respawns in the end it was. 5 respawns. But the thing is, the longest respawn that Skander had was the one at the very beginning. Checkpoint 3. That was his biggest respawn. Right here. That was his biggest respawn. The biggest time loss in the entire map was the start. That's his biggest respawn. Insane. There you go. That was the map that concludes the event and the hunting. GG. GG to everybody. Congrats on the top 5. It was $1,000 prize pool, as I said earlier. With that, Skander goes home with $600, then myself 200, Smithy 100, Bren 60, semifying with a 40, and then I believe there was also on these times, I think Mother had a low 51 minute time as well, and Pseudo I think 52, yeah, 52.06. So we are very close fight there for the top 5. Very sick to see. Okay. Insane. There you go. GG. Okay. That's it though. That's it for today. Oh my god. I don't think I want to do that right now, Funkelus. You can just do 50 or whatever. I am done. I am done with the map, I think. I don't know if you would want to, but I am done with the map. I am done with the stream. I need a break. If you want something, then can do that another time. But I think I am done. I forgot to give shoutouts to Margie there. That's fine, probably. I gave shoutouts in the other video that I recorded. I forgot to give shoutouts to Margie. But we can rate her, I guess. So that's fine. If she's still streaming. Let's rate over to her. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Very early stream today. Streamed for 3 hours, 37 minutes so far. Almost 4 hours again. Lots of streams the last month. In general, the last month has been insane. We streamed, obviously, like, over 100 hours on Deep Slip. And then also now over 40 hours on Majis Multiverse. I streamed so much the last few weeks. I will take a small break tomorrow, I think. I might record weekly shorts. It depends on if Granadi streams, to be honest, if he does them. Otherwise, we discover them together on Monday. I think there's also a BYMC. So that will be happening as well. There's also then some other new stuff. There's some new RPG maps released that I wanted to play. Some new stuff, some cool stuff that I've seen. We also will prepare for a speedrun event soon as well. But there's another speedrun that I have to do soon. And I think in less than 2 weeks, we will do it. I think in exactly 2 weeks, we will probably do the Vampus Marathon. I think I can announce that right now, actually. So if you stayed here for the entire thing, I think I will do not Majis Multiverse, the Vampus Marathon, possibly a 24-hour stream in exactly 2 weeks on the 23rd of August. Because next week, I was thinking about doing it next weekend, but World Tour is happening there for Europe, so I'm not going to do it at the same time. But yeah, on the 23rd of August, Vampus Marathon. Saturday, be there, be square. I'll probably try to start a little bit earlier, like 3 p.m. or something. If that's enough, we'll see. But yeah, I will try my best. And yeah, there's lots of other stuff as well coming up the next few days and weeks. But I will take a small break. I mean, not a big break. I will be back on Monday with another stream. But I will try to give myself a little bit of rest to come back with a little bit more, energy again. All right, yeah, let's wait over to Margie. I assume she will still keep streaming a little bit. So yeah, one more shout out to Margie for building the map, hosting the event, and everything. So yeah, thank you all for watching again. I hope you enjoyed the hunt, and I think it was a lot of fun. And then, yeah, hope to see you again in the next days and weeks. We can do normal content again, maybe. We'll do normal content again. We do other stuff, like also stuff like RMC, maybe Random Map Survival. There's so much stuff on my list that I want to do. She fucking left! You see this? Her chair's still moving. She just left! Are you kidding me? We'll raid anyways. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny. Can we do something? Can we raid and nobody say a thing? Nobody say a thing, and then we say something when she comes back. I don't know, like only when she recognizes the raid. Like only when she recognizes. What do we do though? What do we do? what do we write? I don't know what we would write. Cock? Fine. We say cock. Sure, why not? Sure, good idea. Okay. Only when she recognizes it. Okay, but yeah, thank you all for watching. And then let's wait over to Margie. Thank you all for watching. And then see you again in a couple of days. Take care. Have a good one. Good night. Bye. Bye.